Sound of tires ripping across Italian asphalt. A crimson blur slices through a Tuscan hillside road, sunlight dancing off curves that look sculpted, not stamped. The camera closes in on a glinting badge, one that whispers history and rebellion all at once. Alfa Romeo. They told us you couldn't have Ferrari's heart without Ferrari's price. They told us passion costs a fortune. They told us Alfa Romeo's glory days were over. But the 2026 Alfa Romeo 156 Lascera, it's here to tear those rules apart, one red-lined gear at a time. Quick montage, exhaust flames, a roaring V6, driver gripping Alcantara wheel. And yes, it's packing Ferrari DNA for less than half what you think. But there's one thing, one almost deal-breaking flaw you need to know before you even think about signing. See, in America, we're taught that cheap and Italian performance go together about as well as marinara on a cheeseburger. Reliability? Questionable. Dealer network? Sparse. And yet, this thing doesn't just aim for the Germans, it wants to make them sweat. But there's a catch, a surprisingly human one, and it's not what you think. Beat. Stick with me. By the end, you'll know if the Lascera is the bargain super sedan of the decade or a heartbreak waiting to happen. If you love getting the full story, the good, the bad, and the wait, what? This is your pit stop. Hit subscribe now, because the next car we're covering makes this look tame. Slow pans over sculpted hood vents, razor-edged LED headlights. First glance, aggression wrapped in elegance. The Lascera wears its heritage like a tailored Italian suit. Only this one's been stitched with carbon fiber thread. The triple element LED lights up front, they don't just illuminate, they announce. The signature Alfa Tri-Lobo grille has been sharpened, pushed lower, like it's ready to inhale the road. Side profile? Pure tension. Flowing shoulder lines that make the 156 look coiled, ready to pounce. Cut to. Camera slides into the cabin, ambient lighting pulses faintly. Slide inside, and it's less car interior and more cockpit. Alfa's wrapped nearly every surface in suede-smooth Alcantara and butter-soft leather. The driving position is low, purposeful. You feel like you're wearing the Lascera, not sitting in it. The tech suite? Dual 12-inch curved OLEDs seamlessly integrated into the dash. No tacked-on tablet nonsense here. Wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. A 19-speaker Harman Kardon surround system that turns every tunnel into a private concert hall. Then there's the little surprises. The start button nestled on the steering wheel like a Formula One car. The adjustable ambient lighting that subtly shifts hues depending on drive mode. Even the climate vents feel engineered to click with precision. Under the hood, or should I say, under the sculpted aluminum masterpiece, lives a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6. And yes, it's been massaged by the same hands that breathe life into Ferrari's engines. 542 horsepower, 502 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60, 3.5 seconds, and it doesn't gasp for air until well past 190 miles an hour. But the real magic is in the chassis. Adaptive dampers that read the road 500 times per second, rear-wheel steering that makes it feel shorter than it is, and an 8-speed dual clutch that's psychic in sport mode. Surprisingly, it's not the gas-guzzling monster you'd expect. 23 mpg combined, if you behave. Though let's be honest, you probably won't. With a 17-gallon tank, that's over 380 miles of grand touring range. Length, just under 190 inches. Shorter than an E-Class, longer than a 3 Series. Enough rear legroom for 2 full-size adults and a 14 cubic foot trunk. Big enough for weekend luggage or track tires. if you're that kind of driver. Euro NCAP gave it a full 5 stars. Standard lane keep assist, adaptive cruise, blind spot monitoring, and forward collision braking. And Alfa's putting its money where its mouth is. 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty. Plus 8-year corrosion protection. They know Americans are wary. They're fighting for your trust. Biggest drawback, the reveal. So what's the flaw? It's not the power, not the price, not even reliability, at least not in early testing. It's availability. Alfa Romeo's only bringing a limited number stateside in the first year, rumored to be under 2,500 units. Which means unless you've got a dealer on speed dial, you might be paying dealer markups that kill the half-price Ferrari promise. In other words, the hardest part about owning a Lascera might be finding one. Biggest competitor and market future. The obvious rival? BMW's M3 competition. The Beamer's got the reputation, the service network, and a loyal fan base. But spec for spec, the Lascera matches or beats it in power, tech, and here's the kicker, emotion. And then there's the wild card, electric performance sedans like the Tesla Model 3 Performance and Polestar 2. The Lascera plays a different game. It's about feel, sound, and mechanical connection. Will that still matter in 5 years? For purists, absolutely. For the mass market, the clock is ticking. The 2026 Alfa Romeo 156 Lascera is proof you can have Italian soul, Ferrari punch, and super sedan pace without mortgaging your future. If you can find one, you might just own the last great combustion-powered Alfa of the modern era. So, is this the bargain of the decade, or a unicorn you'll only see in YouTube videos? Drop your take in the comment.